Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and it is very cold in Colorado, so for democracy's sake, I'm staying warm in my bathrobe. All that being said, we're going to be talking about the Illuminate today. They have been doing a bunch of new attacks on multiple different planets, and it has some of us concerned with the 1 year anniversary about 2 weeks away. Are they going to be doing a full force invasion? We're going to go over all of that, but without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about, well, Super Earth, as it's one of the planets that we haven't really got to go to yet, and Asunder actually went ahead and showed some stuff that was in the game files back in February that were then removed, and we're still waiting to come back, but I haven't actually seen these before, nor do I think a lot of other people have. And there is some pretty cool stuff such as the city skyscraper, which lets us know that we might actually be getting some kind of urban warfare in the future. This thing is absolutely massive, and he was able to actually show us some stuff down below as well where we might be interacting. There's this column that says democracy and equality, and also Monsolar headquarters. I don't know what Monsolar is yet, nor do I think a lot of other people, but it is interesting to see. Along with that, it has a very special plaque that says Capital Tower of Super Earth, dedicated to the memory of all who gave their lives for our country and to our heroes whom continue to make the ultimate sacrifice to protect our freedom and sacred way of life. Then there is a quote from Hannah, former president of Super Earth, which is going to be pretty interesting because we're going to talk a little bit about presidents and what it might mean when we actually get to Super Earth, because the only thing we've seen so far is a placeholder map that looks to be jungle terrain, which we'll cover, but it also does look like from these files that we are definitely going to be getting an urban combat zone with a president's manor and so much more. There was this other thing he went ahead and shared, this war room briefing, which was also something found in the files, but it's going to be important. It's going to relate to today's video a little bit. As we know, this is the Supreme Commander-in-Chief of the Super Earth Army, and it says your home is under attack, millions dead, situation room, a lot of stuff going on, but that's actually pretty interesting because we do know that in the very near future, we are going to be having to defend Super Earth. Whether it's because we let the automatons actually crawl all the way to Super Earth, which they almost did, but then because Chaos Divers actually, we're going to let it happen. For whatever reason, Arrowhead said, wait, it's too early, we're not going to go ahead and do that. Instead, this is something that they've definitely put a lot of work into in the near future. We've already talked about on this channel, there is a president's mansion right here that is going to be in the game that we have to defend on Super Earth. We know this because actually Iron Sights did let us know that there is going to be a protect the president objective coming in the game, meaning that we are going to have to protect the president, but it gets even more interesting because it looks like the president is actually going to be someone we select. Iron Sights showed us a bunch of presidential stratagems that are granted upon electing a president. There's medical supplies, SOS, resupply, Patriot exosuit, orbital airburst, orbital Gatling, and Eagle airstrike. They have lower cooldowns, which seems like it's going to be tied into this objective. How we're actually going to go ahead and vote for a president with the game is going to be one of the more interesting things. Maybe we all go ahead and do a poll on our fleet ships, or maybe they give us a major order where two different candidates go ahead and give us two different major orders, and whichever one we complete is the one that we decide wants to be our president. Those would, in my opinion, be the most fun ways to do it. And then once we elect them, we're gonna, have to go ahead and defend them for the president's mansion objective and making sure that it does not get taken over. There's also some other things tied to this president. There's a briefcase objective icon, which clearly looks like a nuke case, or at least in my opinion, it looks like something you would store something very strong and valuable in, and it's likely tied to the president's football objective. I don't have any more information on that other than that is what Iron Sights called it. I would also be interested if this is when the Super Earth Hellbot comes in. There's audio, it's going to be an NPC character, but it would make a lot of sense because it's described as the Super Earth Hellbot, is that it's a companion we get for this objective that we call in. There's going to be some also cool additional things that come with this rather than just, blowing things up. Something we can really be looking forward to is something that Iron Sights let us know on the presidential election, and he gave us all the info on presidential candidates. Now, if you've been following this channel, we've seen images of the candidates, but now we have a lot more in-depth information, such as this is going to be one of the presidential candidates right here, Winston Richmond Jr. Sr., which is just confusing. But regardless, he gave us some background information, such as this gentleman will be a part of the Justice Party, Ulterior Corporation, and focuses on medical policies, which I did not actually expect. There will also be slogans for each candidate, such as Tier 1 for this gentleman is going to be justice for all cannot exist without the all. Tier 2 is by focusing on medical advancement, you can get more you out of you. And Tier 3, Super Earth can defeat any foe so long as its citizens are dedicated to the cause. Your vote, our protection. I kind of wonder if this will be part of the clan stratagem that actually brings down the med packs if we elect this guy. I think maybe each candidate brings in its own firepower depending on who we elect. Now, going on, there is going to be this lady right here known as Gun Ingbrit Morgensdorter. Anyways, they are part of the Freedom Party. The Stroman Corporation is who they belong to, and they focuses on the right to bear arms, which, kind of is given away by the giant image of the weapon chute she's holding. Her slogans are, as long as the alien menace thrives, we can never truly be free. Tier 2 is a gun in every hand means a soldier in every home. And Tier 3 is, there exists nothing in this galaxy more powerful than a well-armed citizen of Super Earth. So I imagine she is going to be bringing some weaponry if we elect her. The third and final candidate is this lady right here holding a baby with the Helldivers onesie or binky, and she is known as Dayu Hatchet. She is part of the Prosperity Party, the Permacure Corporation, and focuses on the expanse and wealth of Super Earth. Their slogans are Tier 1, when we expand, we earn. When we earn, we expand. And Tier 2, in knowledge lies power, in power lies prosperity, and prosperity lies freedom, which I'm pretty sure that's like maybe part of the Sith code. I feel like that's directly taken from the Sith code and played with. Regardless, Tier 3 is also prosperity means better weapons, better medicine, and better democracy. All that being said, let's go ahead and take some more looks at Super Earth and what we can be expecting when that finally comes in. There are some leaked screenshots from some data mined images showcasing a world teeming with life. There is lush foliage textures which hint at a dense forest and vibrant ecosystems, so it does not seem like there will be a ton of urban warfare, at least not to begin with. This is a stark contrast though to the barren wastelands of other planets, but fear not, soldier, for the beauty does seem to hide danger. There is also the new lightly armored recon vehicle, and it would be perfect for navigating these treacherous landscapes while outrunning whatever horrors lurk within. Pretty much everything we know so far on Super Earth, what it looks like, and what it might play like. We're gonna go ahead and play some community clips now. Don't forget to follow me on Thornton Smash on Twitter and submit your own clips if you ever want to see any of your gameplay in the videos. Without further ado, let's roll it.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, guys, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. There's a glitch right now with me. बाकी पीछे.
Package acquired.
Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, this is so cool. Ah, fuck, it's gone.
Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, guys, you gotta see this. You gotta see this. You gotta see this. There's a glitch right now with me. बाकी पीछे.
Package acquired.
Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh, this is so cool. Ah, fuck, it's gone.
Requesting air support. Tagging map, northwest, 100 meters.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the Illuminate in their full force? Do you think that we as Super Earth are ready to defend against, well, this new foe? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more news on Helldivers 2 on the daily. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading democracy.